are doing another version of
Name That Road.
And I have been talking to some people that they really enjoy it, and they figure out these roads, and then there are people that after they watch a session of Name That Road, they will get in their car or truck and go looking for it and take a drive.
Well, it's a beautiful time of the year to take a drive.
I mean, there's no ice on the roads. We're not fighting snow or anything. So we're going to give you a clue here. Right now we are on County S, as in snake. And we are south of the lovely city of Blair.
And there's a lot of roads south of Blair.
There is. We are going to take, now this is going to be a little tricky because we are going to take a left on this road, and this road will continue on until it hits a stop sign, and then we're going to take a right, and at that point the road changes the name again. So
this is a twofer.
This is a twofer, yes. We are going to challenge you. So here we go. We're going left off County S, and right now we're going east, I think.
But we go someplace south of Blair.
Yes.
So
yep.
It's going to be hard to figure that out.
Yep. But you know, it's getting really hard to challenge some of our viewers because they seem to figure these things out right away, and we think, oh, they'll never get this one, and they do.
Well, we got to up our game, and that's why we're going to do a twofer.
Yep. And another little hint, we are getting over onto the east border of Trempealeau County. We're kind of running along the border over here.
And to get here, we come off a county road, state road.
Right.
And there's multiple town roads that'll get you to this road. Look at that incredible outcropping. Woohoo! And this outcropping you have to search for, don't you, Nancy?
Yeah, it's a pretty sandy one.
Yep.
Well, we are going up a hill.
Yes.
And in Trempealeau County, that's not too unusual, is it?
That's not going to give too much away.
No.
That we're going up a hill. And then I wonder, are we going to go back down again?
Eventually. Yes, we will.
So in the matter of just maybe a mile or two, we have gone south, east, west, and now a little northeast.
Yeah.
So this is one of those nice straight roads.
Yep. Typical Trempealeau County road. Now this one has, now we're up on top of the ridge. And continuing, there's some pine trees.
Oh, we have pine trees in Trempealeau County, and this is kind of a narrower road.
Yeah, it's a town road.
In relatively good shape.
Yeah, the road itself, look at it. Looks like it's been
recently done.
Recently repaved. Very nice. So we're up on top of the ridge here, and it is a windy day.
Very windy.
And it's chilly too. It's April, but it's a chilly day.
Now, are we crossing into Jackson?
I don't know if we're pretty close, but I don't know if we're actually in Jackson. I'm pretty sure we're still in Trempealeau County here. Well, I don't know here. The road has changed, so maybe we are in Jackson.
Uh-oh. Do we have our paperwork?
That's right.
So we're not really sure or not.
We're pretty close to Jackson County. Let's put it that way.
That we may or may not be in a different county.
Yeah. But I think we're still in Trempealeau County here, but we're close to the edge.
And you know, there's quite a bit of nice ag land up here.
Yeah, up on top of the ridge.
And farming and all kinds of stuff. Place is empty, huh?
Yeah. There's a big old cottonwood tree.
Huge cottonwood tree. Wow.
They don't usually live that long. Usually a wind takes them out at some point.
That was a big tree. And we got some corn.
Corn stubble, there we go. That'll sure help to pinpoint it, won't it?
Yeah, corn stubble. And probably this year, maybe it'll be corn again. Or maybe it'll be soybeans if you can't get out, right away and drive around to try to name that road.
Yeah.
Is it me or
What,
is
you
it?
getting too hot?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, it goes from cold. Sun's coming right in, And I do have on 3 shirts.
Yeah, me too. Now, Mary, we're coming up here to the stop sign, and we're going to take a right.
Okay. So we're going to look off to the right.
But I don't believe that
No.
there is a road sign up here. I think it's missing.
So we are missing a road sign.
Yeah. That happens.
Yeah, we got some pretty cool looking tree planting kind of things here.
Look right ahead of us. We have the remnants of an old windmill. It's seen better days, apparently.
Yeah, top's missing.
Yep. So
Okay.
it's not producing any wind power nowadays.
And
I bet in its day it did up here on the hill.
yeah, I bet. Pumping water.
All right, now we're going down.
Now we're gonna drop down off the ridge. And now, is this part of the twofer?
Yes, it is. This is part 2, I guess you could say.
And this looks like this might be a little challenging if it got icy in the wintertime.
Probably. It's pretty steep, isn't it?
Oh, another beautiful rock outcropping.
There you go. We know what Mary likes. We'll have to pull over here so she can get some footage.
I'm always thoroughly amazed, Nancy, at the size of the trees that will grow on on rock.
Yeah?
You throw a little bit of soil on top of it, and those trees, look at the size of those roots.
Yeah?
And I always wonder what kind of dinosaurs or what's in that outcropping. Because this was, a lake at one time.
Yeah, we were like the bottom of a lake. That's what my uncle, who's into geology, told me.
Yeah.
We need to remind people that we are in a very unique part of Wisconsin. We are in the driftless area.
Yes.
And the reason that it looks like it does with all our hills and coulees is because the glacier did not come through and flatten everything out.
It missed us. Look at those roots growing down in there. That's incredible. Big trees growing on rocks.
Yeah. And it's unique. There is not another place like the driftless area.
No, we're special. We gotta be kind of careful how we use that. We're special. Boy, this drops down pretty fast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And it looks like there's been a little tidying going on in the woods. Maybe some selective cutting or
Yeah, it certainly does.
a little bit of forestry management.
Some logging.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
And we're gonna start greening up here pretty quick.
Well, we keep saying that, don't we?
Yeah, we've been saying that I think since after the cold snap in
Yeah,
February.
Maybe it will. So I would say we're coming down into this isn't a road that's got a whole lot of houses and
No, this is a nice little quiet drive.
yeah, it is.
And it's okay for us to have quiet drives.
I like quiet drives.
Some of our shows we're almost getting run over by big trucks.
Yeah, we gotta watch out. Well, we try to pick ones that are a little more easygoing.
And this is a pretty neighborhood.
Yes.
You know, that's the one thing that always impresses me, is how pretty our county is.
Yeah.
And I think we're back in Trempealeau again.
Yeah, if we were actually out of out of Trempealeau, it was maybe only a few feet before we came back in again.
We did okay.
Yeah, but we are on the easternmost part of the county. Let's put it that way.
Driving through some pretty nice neighborhoods. There's some wetlands and
Lots of wetlands.
lots of
isn't there?
wetlands. Yes. And we can see how.
Now, I suppose that in days when they were using horses and oxen, they maybe would have plowed this up or had cattle out there.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they had some critter out there using it.
I was watching a TV show the other night. These people were supposed to be doing like pioneers, and they were plowing. It was wet. It had been raining, and they were out there plowing with horses, and it was so wet. But they could do it, you know.
Right. Horses were pretty tough.
Yeah, you certainly couldn't do that with big machinery. They would have been sunk up to the axles, if not more.
And now this twofer that we're on is a
Yeah.
loop.
It is, yeah.
It's a loop. So pay attention. And
Coming to the stop sign, and we can do a reveal because there is a sign here, a road sign.
awesome. And look for the pussy willows. There's pussy willows in the wetland. And they're pretty this time of the year, aren't
They
they?
are. Oh, Mary's probably going to have to get out here to get this.
I think so. So we're going to stop.
It was two rights. We made a big circle. Our first right was off of County S, and now we're at the stop sign again on County S. So let's see, when we go down the valley a little bit more, we'll stop and show you what the sign of where we took our first right.
Okay, now remember, you are not mic'd, so don't talk.
Right, I'll shut my mouth.
And now for the big reveal. Blom Road.
So we are back out on County S, and we are headed north. And I just find it so interesting that people that watch this show, they're getting so good at they know where that road is. They figure it out.
And our road number 2 is...
Well, we'll be right up here, and it does have a sign, so we will show you where our first right-hand turn was. Our first part of this two-part road, I guess you could call it.
our twofer.
Yep, the twofer. I think that was the old schoolhouse.
Well, this was an exciting drive, Nancy.
Well, I suppose.
two roads and one fail swoop.
Yeah.
And one easy loop.
So, okay, we're coming down here, and we'll get a picture of what our road was named, that number 1 road, where we took our first right. And this sign seems to be in pretty good shape. Some of the other ones are getting a
little faded.
A little worn out, I guess. And this road was...
And we're going to reveal it. It is Tappan Coulee
Road. And S actually goes up Tappan Coulee. We're headed north, and we're going back towards Blair.
Awesome.
Well,
and
I hope this inspires people to go out and find these roads and take a drive. There's a lot of pretty roads over here going off of Tappan Coulee.
And there's lots of places to get apples in the fall of the year.
That's right. Behind us, there's an orchard.
And there's
even a winery back in here.
Yeah, I was going to say you could go get some apples and some wine or whatever they have for beverages or whatever they do.
You have a real good time.
There you go. And we want to thank you so much for joining us
for riding along with us.
Yes, taking a ride on Name That Road. Get those leaves! Get those leaves! Bite those leaves. Naughty leaves. Get them, Zip. Get them!
Hey, well, Mary, what do you think? That was kind of interesting today, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got a twofer and we made a loop with Name That Road. That sure was a fun drive.
So, we're glad that you rode along with us on Name That Road.
Yes.